Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one we're going to be taking a look at my 5-star gold steamboat. I've had him 5-star gold for a while now. Ran him through some feuds, settled on a final build I like for him. Let's start off by looking at the strap. I'm running double fury on him and an affiliation strap. I didn't have any sub bonuses I particularly liked. Gem damage would have been fine, or gem defense. I would have been fine with either of those. Maybe even a high move damage, but I didn't have those. I figured affiliation for me was more useful than the skip strap because I don't plan on showdowning with him much. The big key for Steamboat is the Honky Tonk Blues plate. That's by far the best plate for him in my opinion. Whenever you break 3 or more green gems, get 3 blue MP at the end of your turn. Then, like I said, double fury, max gem damage here, and max move damage here at tier 4. Could stand for maxing the gem defense, but haven't done that yet. Nice substats on it, really. Pretty solid substats on this one as well. So overall, nice metal, or nice metal setup. Moves, I settled on the finisher, countdown gems, and the not move the pin bar. Finisher might seem like a weird choice with this setup for a lot of people, but I found the arm drag, I was almost never using it. It was extremely rare. I had to have a very dry board. And the knife edge chop, while it buffs your blue gems a lot, you have to cycle it a bunch. And it just takes longer than I like. So I decided to go with this setup. And works really well. Entourage, this is how I run him in Feud. Obviously, I don't need AJ for the tours here, but in Feud, this way he starts turn 1. I like Ember Moon for increased chance of green gems on the board. And Jay's on there just for a little bit more green move damage. You could go a ton of different ways with that coach. Really, it's wide open depending on your preferences, right? So let's get out here. I'll run a few matches against Ivar. I'm not going to record specific ones or cherry pick them. I'm just going to run a few matches in a row, actually, so you can see what this moveset looks like in real time without picking good boards, bad boards, etc. So ideally, we're going to want a green or a blue match after this move. And this is a pretty bad starting board for this moveset, really, because I don't see one right off. So let's hope we drop one in. That'll work. That gives us the green. So with a green match, we get 3 blue MP. You can see the plate already went off. So we will also get that again. Let's go here with this. You're going to get more blue MP, 1 for our turn, fill us up. Every time those countdown gems go off, they do 1.3 million damage. And you can get them to go off 3 times on turn 1 if you don't cascade. And you keep getting a green or a blue match. You can see that finisher's full if we need it. Ivar started with 4.7 million health. We're just chipping away at it. I could take the green on the bottom. That would drop a yellow cascade. So we're going to try this blue swipe here. See how that works for us. Perfect. So you can see now Ivar's down to 1.5 million health from the 4.7 he started at. So we've done 3.2 million damage already. I could run this move again, but I don't need to. We've done enough damage. So I'm going to hit the countdown move here. Hopefully we won't cascade with this yellow. Perfect. And now you can see we've already done 4.7 million damage turn 1, and we have a 560k finisher choosing 7 gems to turn into black. So we've done over 5 million damage. In fact, we'll have done over like about 5.4 million, I think, when we're done with this right here. Because we're going to get a nice cascade as well. Another 300k onto that 600k finisher. So about 5.4 million damage turn 1. When Steamboat, as long as you don't cascade and you get your green and blue matches, that's what he does on turn 1. Quite a lot. You can see it doesn't take very long to do that much damage either, so I'm a big, big fan of this card. He's a Feud monster for me. And this is the setup I run for Feud, so I'll run a few matches. We'll see if we can get stuff to go wrong, and then you can see what I mean about the finisher bailing us out. If we get a cascade, you can still hit the finisher and get a pin and keep him down. This is a pretty nice starting board, matches on both sides. So we're pretty much guaranteed to keep the ball rolling. Yeah. I'm going to leave this right side alone and take this blue match over here. Just see what happens. Perfect. Countdown gems going off. We're doing a bunch of damage. We're recycling. Because you're making a wild card every time, you put the countdown gems out and then you swipe and then they go off, so. Okay. Looks like we're going to have another blue match. You can see the finisher's already filled. So we're good there. Another 1.3 million damage. Boom. We could hit the finisher now, honestly, if we wanted to. He'd have like 400k life left. Almost no chance he could kick out, right? But why not take the swipe? I mean, we could potentially cause a cascade here if we get a yellow in the wrong spot, but we don't. So he's drained again. Just hit the finisher and call it good. So you can see over 5 million damage again on turn 1. Let's run it one more time. Like I said, so far we've had no issues. We haven't missed, we haven't cascaded, and I'd like to at least get one of those in there so you guys can see what that looks like and why I decided to use the finisher. And as you can see, so far we would never have even used that other blue move. We wouldn't have needed it. So that's what I found out, it really wasn't needed. And then the buff move just took longer than I would like, cycling back and forth and back and forth. And I felt like this was definitely the style that fit my play well. Works really great in Feud. He just chews people up. Again, really nice board. Amber Moon definitely helps with that. A lot of green spread out. Multiple places, so we should be fine again. But maybe we'll cascade. Perhaps I spoke too soon. So this one looks like it would be a little more trouble. Oh, but this is great though, because we refilled the blue. So you can also do this because it's 4 columns. If that happens, you can do this neat tricky, where you can put all the board full of countdown gems, and they'll go off with one swipe. So this is pretty cool too. So I'm glad this happened. And because you're doing 4, it's no big deal if one column gets wiped out. Oh, actually we couldn't because I ended up being 1 short. Oh well. We do have 2 swipes that we can use saved up though, as it were. So let's take this red here. That's gonna make them go off. We should have 1 more swipe left if I counted that right. Entirely possible I did not. And this is going to make a green and a red match. Or a blue and a red, rather. Hopefully doesn't cascade 1 more time. Okay, perfect. And so this time it didn't go quite as well. It did and it didn't. It started out good and then it went not as good. But you can see we're still going to get quite a lot of damage on the board here. And so, you know, I could hit the countdown gem move again for extra 100k damage, hit the not move the pin bar again, just kind of get his life down. Or if I think I could end it, you know, which I'm sure I can without him kicking out, I could just click that and at the finisher now too. Might as well play it safe. But this is what I mean about the finisher bailing you out, right? Because these gems won't go off now, because if we swipe, we force a pin. So they won't go off now. But now we've taken his life way down, where it's very unlikely he can kick out with a big pin here. Another really easy win. 4.2 million damage turn 1 that time. And I'm going to run one more for you guys too. Why not? As long as I'm doing the video and it's all set up. But yeah, I really super like this card. Very, very strong. Very strong. It's extremely hard to lose with him with this setup, I've found. Pretty solid starting board again. Lots of greens and blue out there. Should end up being fine. It's just a matter of deciding where we want to take what. I'm going to take this green match right here. Oop, got a little cascade. That's good. Because finisher can bail us out again. Long as we don't take another cascade and do one more set of countdown gems. So that's what I mean by why I like the finisher more, because we're going to just be short on pin bar here, right? Because of that cascade. But we're going to do enough damage and get him really low that this 700k or so pin is going to be, should be more than enough. And again, if you're feeling unsure, you can take the extra damage, right? And then we can take this and get another 100k, and that's going to basically seal the deal. We can set up a cascade right there for green, in case we need to recycle, which is very unlikely at this point, but good habits. It's good to play that way. And when you are in a match, you're very likely to do that, so... $725k, and he's not going to be able to kick out of that. So, Steamboat, really good. Honky Tonk Man Plate gives a lot of outs, green or blue. And the finisher gives you more outs as far as bailing you out if you get a little bit of a cascade and stuff. So I found I really like this build set quite a lot. It's super fun. I run it all the time. I would say right now he's my best feuder after last feud. But still, got some new guys 5-star gold, so we'll have to see how that continues. But hopefully you guys like this video. Maybe you haven't thought about running him with the finisher. It's very, very effective. And it's worked out really well for me at 5-star gold. So let me know what you think in the comments, guys. And remember to like, subscribe, and share, as that really helps me out. So thanks for watching, and good luck out there.